Look, I'd like to start by acknowledging, which I'm sure all of you do as well, sending my prayers for the health and safety of the First Lady and President of the United States after they tested positive for COVID-19. My wife Jill and I pray that they'll make a quick and full recovery. This is not a matter of politics. It's a bracing reminder to all of us that we have to take this virus seriously. It's not going away automatically. We have to do our part to be responsible. It means following the science, listening to the experts, washing our hands, social distancing. It means wearing a mask in public. It means encouraging others to do so as well. It means having masking mandates nationwide. So be patriotic. It's not about being a tough guy. It's about doing your part. Wearing a mask is not only going to protect you, but it also protects those around you. Your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, husband, wife, neighbor, coworker. Don't just do it for yourself. Do it for the people you love, the people you work with. The seriousness of this virus also underscores that we need regular testing with results turned around rapidly and that's available to everyone. It's not just the folks in the White House or who travel with me that deserve regular testing. It's folks in the meatpacking and food processing plants, grocery store workers. Every single American deserves safety and peace of mind. And it means we need transparency. Those who test positive need to participate in contact tracing so that everyone who they may have exposed can get tested themselves. That's how you stop transmission for any epidemic. It's basic.
Here are the differences between these two campaigns. First and foremost, consider that Joe Biden doesn't say a word about the fact that Trump and the White House exposed him and his family to coronavirus with their recklessness at the latest debate. He doesn't say a word about their cavalier disregard for anyone else's safety. He just wishes him well, because Joe Biden is a decent person and he's the only one in this race. Meanwhile, at the same time that Biden was expressing kind words for his opponent, Trump's campaign was sending out fundraising emails attacking Biden and Obama and Kamala. His campaign was running ads on Facebook with a doctored photo of Biden wearing an earpiece during a debate. And even though Biden pulled all negative ads, the Trump campaign refused to do so, opting instead to continue attacking Biden and spreading misinformation. And by the way, if you thought that Trump would treat Biden the same way that Biden is treating Trump if the roles were reversed, consider how Trump reacted when Hillary Clinton got pneumonia during the 2016 campaign.
But here's a woman. She's supposed to fight all of these different things, and she can't make it 15 feet to her car. Give me a break. Give me a break. Give me a break. She's home resting right now. She's getting ready for her next speech, which is going to be about 15 minutes, and it's going to be in 2 or 3 days.
In case there was any doubt, there is no moral equivalency between these two candidates. But character aside, let's focus on the message being conveyed by the two candidates. On the right, you have Donald Trump, who downplayed the virus, admittedly, since day one of the outbreak, who politicized masks, who fomented protests against stay-at-home orders meant to keep people safe, who hawked miracle cures, who pushed for a premature reopening, who held rallies, and ultimately, who became one of the only world leaders to show such a flagrant disregard for safety that he himself contracted the virus. He's managed this virus so poorly that even he, as the most protected person in the world, wasn't able to maintain his safety in the environment that he created. He himself is a monument to his own failure to contain the virus. But on the left, you have Joe Biden, who's been delivering the same message since the very beginning: to wear a mask, to take basic precautions, to socially distance, to not hold super spreader events. He's been consistent and steady, and now he's the only one of the two who's managed to stay out of the hospital. So when it comes time to choose a president that you think will keep you safe, are you really going to choose the person who couldn't even manage to protect himself? The point here is that we don't have time for Trump's dangerous denialism any longer. The time for action was months ago, and the fact that we haven't gotten it yet from this White House shows that we're never going to get it. Joe Biden has been forthright in his plan to finally get this virus under control. He's called on state and local leaders to implement mask mandates across the board because they are the #1 tool we have to protect ourselves and those around us. He's called for nationwide testing and contact tracing, as well as a public health jobs corps comprised of 100,000 Americans to lead that effort. He'll provide free testing, treatment, and vaccines, and the vaccines will be based on science, not the political calendar. And finally, he's outlined clear steps for schools and businesses to reopen, with a focus on ventilation, PPE, and restart packages to help businesses rehire workers and buy protective equipment. It's a plan that focuses on people and science, not the stock market and an election. The simple truth is that this administration's strategy isn't working. It's not working for our economy, it's not working for the health of the American people, and it's not even working for Donald Trump himself. The extent to which Trump has shown that he can't do the job, Biden has shown that he can. And the need for new leadership has never been more apparent than it is right now. I'll be live streaming the next debate between Kamala Harris and Mike Pence on Wednesday, October 7th. So to be part of my pre and post show and hear my real-time fact checking, head over to my YouTube channel, click the top video on my page, and click Set Reminder. See you Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific.